Welcome to Rants of a Naija Chic. Today I'm going to be reviewing episode 2 of the series You. If you did not watch my review of episode 1, I'm going to link it in the description box. And while you're there, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you'll be abreast of everything that is happening, okay? Alright, let's get right into it. Episode 2 starts with him at that dinner with all the rich kids. By now, he's gotten that cryptic text message from that app, so he's just looking at them like thinking one of you murdered your friend and you're here partying and eating away as if nothing happened. So that entire dinner was him trying to, just decipher who could be the person that is texting him about how he disposed of Malcolm's body. So then he starts to tell them. Now, if you've watched any of the You series, you know that Joe is good at telling someone, and when he does it, he kind of somehow finds out everything about you, eavesdrops on conversations and all that. So he's eliminating them one by one. Eliminates Phoebe. Kind of was thinking maybe it's Kate, but then Kate kind of appeared very worried, like, Malcolm, where are you? He eavesdropped on a few calls, so he's like, okay, maybe it's not Kate. So he's just eliminating all of the members. It's in the process of actually tailing them that he actually found out Adam's secret. I'm not going to tell what his secret was. You're just going to have to watch to see that. Then he gets an invite to this art show that Simon, who is the artist of the group, is putting on, and Kate is the one kind of like managing and putting the show together. Then Phoebe, the one who has kind of like adopted him into the group, sends him off to go and get fitted for what he's going to wear for the art show. There he learns that no one in the group really liked Malcolm like that, and that Phoebe is kind of like the unofficial queen bee of the group. He had broken into Malcolm's office and gotten kind of like a notebook where he suspected that Malcolm was blackmailing some of them, may have been blackmailing some of them in the group. So when he was at that fitting, he was kind of like trying to ask them questions, kind of like, from the information that he got off the book. Anyways, the art show comes around and everything seems to be going on well, but all of a sudden this girl walks into the show and pours like paint on one of the paintings, and then starts shouting at Simon, and everything is kind of like disorganized. But Simon now arranges, they take the girl out, obviously security take her out, and then Simon comes to the front and plays as if that was part of the show. You just have to watch to see that entire scene, but obviously it was not part of the show. So Simon instructs Kate, who is like maybe his manager or something, to find the girl and make sure she keeps quiet. Joe, who likes to insert himself in everything, walks up to Kate and is like, I know her. Kate is like, of course you know her. She literally just threw paints on the paintings and stuff. But Joe is like, no, I know her from earlier. I saw her when I was coming into the show. I think I know where you can find her. Then leads into Joe and Kate trying to, from the information Joe saw on this girl's card when he was entering the show, they try to go and find this girl. When they find her, they're talking to the girl. Apparently, all the paintings that were on display at that art show, the girl claims that she's the one who painted it and it's not Simon, that Simon is basically profiting off her work. So Kate just asks her, is 3,000 enough? Like £3,000, pays off the girl and walks out. Now, Joe didn't follow Kate to walk out because from the book that he lifted off Malcolm's office, he knew that Malcolm was blackmailing someone. So he now asked the girl, was Malcolm blackmailing Simon? Like, did Malcolm meet you about this? And the girl was like, no, that's not what it was even about. That Malcolm wanted to expose Simon, but she didn't now hear from him again. Anyways, Joe now leaves with Kate and they go back. Kate at this point is still not warmed up to Joe. From all their interactions, she's very rude and abrasive towards him. So Kate actually left him somewhere and he was just sitting somewhere like in a park where he fell asleep, I think outside their house. Then it cuts to Simon. He's kind of being annoyed at how the art show went, and then someone comes and kind of like covers his face. Next thing, sirens is blowing. Kate is directing the police inside the house, and we see Simon seated. He has been stabbed in the chest, just like Malcolm was stabbed. Then in the place Joe was sitting, he's kind of like waking up and he sees another cryptic text message from this person that has been texting him on this app. Of course, the police gets there and the whole group kind of gathers, so he rushes to them and Phoebe is like, oh, thank God you are here. Everybody's like, when did this one even join the group that you are saying, thank God that Joe is here? Anyways, they're just gisting and drinking and you're wondering, you just lost your friend. His sister was the only one that was not present in the group. They were like, she's home, she's sedated, obviously. And then Blessing lets loose that his ear was missing. Joe, being the only person who saw Malcolm's dead body, remembers that Malcolm's finger was also missing. So he now knows this is not just like a regular kind of killing. This person is taking souvenirs and stuff like that. Anyways, with that, it leads to Joe now going home, and once he opens his door, on his wall plastered all the news clippings from all the places he has been to from season 1, all the people that kind of like have died, all the people he has been entangled with, he has killed, like all his stalking killing circle. Every news article is fully clipped on the wall, and the person sends him a text message, I know who you are now. Hello, Joe. Nice to meet you. Something of that sort. And that's where episode 2 ends. I definitely love the fact that the writers have kept up the momentum of what we know you to be, and they've kept us in that suspense. They've been able to give us another storyline, another drama. So I'm definitely looking forward to finishing the remaining 3 episodes. Be sure you're subscribed to my channel here so you catch the other episodes when they drop, and definitely let me know in the comment sections if you are watching this series at all, or am I talking to myself, even though I like to do that a lot. And check me out on Facebook as well, Rants of a Naija Chic. I'm on Instagram with the same name, and I'll see you next time. Bye.